Hey everybody, it is Mike. I am here doing a video for Jen and Christian's 600 sub giveaway. Love their channel so much. They have given me many ideas on new movies to watch and purchase. So I'm really happy that they're flying up in subs because they definitely deserve it. A unique channel. They play off each other amazingly. It's hysterical to watch them together. And yeah, I'm really glad that the horror suggested that I check your channel out. So your first question is kind of hard for me. It is, what is the scariest scene in a non-horror movie? I wanted to say anything that Donald Trump was in, but I won't say that. Probably, I want to say maybe Seven, when they showed the one guy that had been stuffed so full of food that he kind of popped. I know that's it's more of a crime story than a horror story. So, and of course when Bambi's um, is it mom or dad? Yeah, gets killed in the fire. I remember that one tearing me up. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. That's hard. There's probably a ton of that I would mention if I could just think of them. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Seven and that god awful scene. There were a lot of god awful scenes in Seven, but that one has stuck with me forever. So recommend. Your second question or request was recommend a movie for Christian to watch. I want Christian to watch Sordid Lives. It's not a horror. It's a black comedy about white trash. It's one of my favorite movies. I love it. So yeah, Christian, go ahead and see if you can find that. And if you can't, let me know. I'll send you a copy of it. It's pretty funny. Um, it stars like nobody big and spectacular. To me, Olivia Newton-John is huge and big and spectacular. I've always loved her. But she's in it, and Beau Bridges is in it. Delta Burke. Yeah, it's really funny. It was an independent film, and I try to support independent films. So, all right, the next question was from Christian. Name something Halloween 3 does better than the original. Um, will go out and say that it it felt more like a Halloween movie to me. Not Halloween, but like a Halloween scary kind of movie than the first Halloween. That was pretty much a slasher flick, and it felt like a slasher flick. Um, but I love Halloween stories and any of that sort of genre where it feels like Halloween, and that's what Halloween 3 did for me. Plus, it had some pretty decent gory death scenes. That woman getting blasted in the face with that beam and getting all charred up. That was pretty gross. And then, of course, that poor little boy with all the snakes and stuff, that bugs that flipped me out. So, yeah, I'm going to say that. What made you subscribe to the channel? What is your favorite video of ours? Well, Jennabelle over at The Horror was doing a review of a movie, and I was still pretty new to the whole horror community. I really only got on YouTube to watch, certain things, and then stuff would pop up on the side like a review of a horror movie that I really like. So that's kind of what got me started, and then I started watching um, the Horror, Marie Gifford, quite a few, started building up, Dead Meat, and Jennabelle said something about your review of a movie, so I went and watched it, and that was the first one I ever watched was your review of the Rob Zombie Halloween, which I agreed with you completely. But one of my favorite, well, I don't know, I have a lot of favorites. You guys crack me up. I loved your top 10 and your top 100 lists. I loved your comedian list. I loved your review on Fender Bender. That movie has become one of my all-time favorites. So I'm going to say the Fender Bender one is probably my favorite, but the reason that I subscribed really was the horror. The horror recommended you, and I watched that Rob Zombie Halloween review. So, all right, tell us something that we don't about yourself that we don't know. I was actually on the original Star Search back in the 80s. Yeah, I'm a singer. So yeah, I actually went up against a country singer named Ty Herndon, who was not known back then. He went on to face a little bitty guy named, oh God, it was Sam. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I can't remember his last name anymore. I even have his albums. But yeah, that Sam guy won every single competition that he was in. He had a huge voice. But yeah, so that's something you don't know about me. And recommend a horror movie to review. I would like to see you guys maybe review. There's a couple that I really like. One of them is called Dark Ride. I watched that one a lot, but if you've seen that one, maybe Wicked Little Things or Fingerprints. I like those too, and I never hear those talked about. So, all right, that is it for my entry. I think I answered all of your questions. Yes, and congratulations on 600. That's amazing. And as always, thank you for your support. You guys mean a lot to me. All right, talk to you later. Bye.